Hi kids, I'm Storytime Pup, and welcome to the Storytime Pup Show. I'm so glad you came by to play. I love when my friends come by to play, and you're one of my friends. Are you ready to have fun? Let's see what we're going to do today. Magic marker, show us what we're going to do today. Yay! It's storybook time! We love storybook time! Hi kids! Thanks for stopping by! Today's book is Avril Knows, and it's written by Ginny Heenan and illustrated by Savannah Lund and Daniele Derenzi. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started on this book. Has anyone seen my wand? Asked Avril from under the sink. She was frantically searching the house. Wasn't it in your backpack yesterday? Replied her mom. Yes, but it's not there now, sighed Avril. I wish the house wasn't such a mess. Avril's parents were remodeling the old kitchen and living room, and the house was out of order because of all the building work. Avril was excited about a new kitchen and living room, but not on days like today when she couldn't find something. Just then, her mother's phone rang. Oh yes, of course. She is right here, said her mother. It's Lori from across the street. She has a question for you. Hello? She said, taking the phone. Hi, Avril. Do you know when the bookmobile is coming to school? I can't find it on the school calendar or site, said Lori. Oh yes, it's coming this Friday, said Avril. I knew you would know. Thank you so much, Avril. You're welcome, she said, hanging up. I still can't get used to adults calling you to ask you questions, Avril, said her father. It happens sometimes. Avril didn't think it was a big deal. Avril gave her mother the phone back. Hey, Mom, look what is on your shirt, said Avril. Avril somehow produced a coin out of thin air. Her mother blinked. Oh, is that a new trick? Avril giggled. Avril looked up. Wow, the space is so big in here now that the wall is down. She spun circles round and round in the empty space. You're right, said her dad. Now we need to do something with it. You should put a set of red velvet curtains in a stage right in the middle. Avril waved grandly as though she was on a stage. Perfect for me to perform magic tricks, especially when we have people over. Avril's mom and dad laughed. That would be really fun, wouldn't it? Said Mom. I think that would be maybe too much red, though, said her dad. Actually, we have been discussing having a picture of you on the wall with some shelves, said Dad. Oh, I have an idea. How about me on a stage as a magician and Dad as my assistant, and we are sawing Mom in half? Avril always wanted to perform that trick, and it would be the best family picture ever. Her mom's eyes bulged. You'd saw me in half? It's just a trick, Mom. Avril could tell her parents weren't taking her seriously. Well, let's see what Jophiel is able to do, Mom said. She perked up. Oh, neat. It's going to be an actual painting? Avril loved her neighbor Jophiel's paintings. She started to think of all the ways she could be painted. Avril's parents invited Jophiel over to their house. I love all your paintings, said Avril to Jophiel. Can you paint me as a musician? I'm sure we could make you magical somehow, said Jophiel, smiling at Avril's parents. I know you're in Girl Scouts, and of course, how much you love magic. Oh yeah, your cookie order will be in soon, said Avril. Then I can make some cookies disappear. Abracadabra, Jophiel joked. You know, her father said, last week Lori called and asked Avril about the bookmobile schedule. Lori called Avril? said Jophiel thoughtfully. That's interesting, too. Avril groaned to herself. Everyone notices different things, she thought. How about when you bring the cookies over, we talk some more about the portrait, suggested Jophiel. Later that week, Avril went to Jophiel's house. I have your cookies, Avril said, and before Jophiel could even answer, Avril pointed into the house and exclaimed, Is that a new painting? And did you get a new haircut? Yes and yes, answered Jophiel laughingly and shaking her head. Remember how your dad told me that story about Laurie? This is what people mean. I don't really get it, Avril said. Well, a lot of adults don't notice things like new paintings or haircuts or bookmobile schedules. I have new paintings up for a long time before anyone notices. If they ever do, it's something special about you. Hey, do you want a cookie? Avril cringed. No thanks. Nut allergy. I didn't realize these had nuts. It must be hard for you having to dissect the ingredients in everything you eat. Yeah, sometimes it seems like I'm the only one. Talk about details, Avril thought grimly. What is the hardest part about being allergic to nuts? Avril remembered her class. The hardest part is at school. Sometimes other kids' parents get upset, or kids say mean things to me. Like what? Asked Jophiel, concerned. One time this kid told me her mother was mad because she couldn't make her favorite peanut butter cookies and I was ruining her birthday. Oh, that's hard. Jophiel's eyes deepened. I just thought of something, Avril. What? She answered, hoping they could stop talking about a problem at school. Whenever you come over for a party, you always ask about every single food. Yeah, because if I don't, I might up in the hospital, thought Avril. Yes, she answered politely. Did you ever think that because you have to pay such close attention to your food, that is why you see so many details others seem to miss? No, I haven't. Avril liked Jophiel. It seemed like she saw lots of details too. I think I have an idea of how we can design your portrait, said Jophiel. Will you paint me as a magician? Asked Avril. I think we can do something even more magical. Like what? Asked Avril. She couldn't think of anything more magical than a magician. I'm going to try to capture the real magic in you, assured Jophiel. I have real magic? Everyone does, said Jophiel. My job is to show people things they don't always see. Can you come over here and pose like this, please? Magicians don't use umbrellas, thought Avril. Do I need to stand here for a long time while you paint? Asked Avril. Oh no, I'll just take a picture to use as a guide. I'll bring the finished painting over when I'm done. It will be a surprise. When Jophiel was finished with the painting, she brought it over to Avril's house. Everyone gathered around to look at it. I love it, exclaimed Mom. It's really great, said Dad. Avril was really surprised. She was not a magician, but sure looked mysterious. It looks like me, she thought. I titled the painting Avril Knows, said Jophiel. Because you know how you always notice and remember things like the bookmobile schedule, or new paintings, or my haircut. Do you have any questions for me, Avril? Avril asked, Why is there rain coming out of my hand? Do you know what a Rainmaker is? Jophiel asked. No, said Avril. Avril's dad answered. A Rainmaker is someone who makes things happen, usually like magic at work, like getting lots of customers or making lots of sales. That's right, said Jophiel. I see this Rainmaker potential in you because you notice details that others don't. I never thought of that, said Avril's mom. I wonder if I could make rain really come out of my hand, thought Avril. I'd be the best magician ever. Avril touched the raindrops with her fingers. That does look like magic. So why is my shirt covered in stars? I was thinking about your nut allergy and how it makes you so careful about your food. Yeah, said Avril, looking down. I wish I didn't have to do that. The stars represent the sky that contains all the wisdom of the universe, because that is what is contained within you. Avril was confused. Avril, you're made perfect just the way you are. Even your allergies are making you into the perfect person you need to be. Avril smiled. Oh, I get it. Why do I have an umbrella while I'm making it rain from my fingertips? Asked Avril. I thought it would be funny because you know it's going to rain, and so you're ready with the umbrella. It goes with the title, Avril Knows. That's a clever idea, said Mom. Yes, and it adds a bit of red instead of an entire stage and curtains on the wall, Jophiel added. Everyone laughed at that. When everyone had left, April went back to look at her new portrait. Magic tricks used to make her feel like she had special abilities, but now she was a rainmaker with real magic. She always thought her nut allergy was something bad. But now it seems like it's also something good, she thought. Now she just needed to figure out how to make it rain with her fingers. The end. So what did you think of that book? I really liked it. Avril Knows. Now I understand the title. See, because of her nut allergy, she had to pay special attention to what she ate, which made her start paying special attention to everything around her, and even the adults noticed. Do you know anybody with a nut allergy? They have to be very careful with what they eat. From now on, maybe you should try paying special attention to the things around you. Maybe you'll see special, fun, and important things you never even knew were there. I hope you enjoyed this book. A big thank you to Ginny Heenan for that great book. You can read more about Ginny Heenan and her books by looking in the description below. Wasn't that great? I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click on the thumbs up button below. Moms, dads, and adults, please leave your and your children's comments below. This way we know what shows you like, so we can make more of them. There's one more thing that we always do at the end of every show. Magic glasses. Magic glasses lets me see some of my friends who came to play. Maybe I'll see you today. Magic glasses, that's the way. Show me my friends who came to play. Okay, now everyone smile and wave and let me see if I see you. Well, I see Jake and Donovan. Well, there's Gabriel and Griffin. Oh, hi, Dominic and Anthony. There's Isaiah and Cole. Oh, hi, Tristan, Cable, Zane, Jackie. Well, I see Samuel and Juan and Zachary. I see a lot of my friends waving at me. Did I see you today? If not, maybe I'll see you next time. Make sure you check back soon, because we'll be adding a bunch of new shows every week. Make sure you have an adult click on the subscribe button right here. That way you won't miss any of the fun. Moms and dads, make sure you visit the Storytime Pup website to sign up for our great free giveaways. We have giveaways for books, CDs, DVDs, t-shirts, and other great stuff. Sign up just once and you'll have a chance for all the drawings to come. And kids, don't forget to tell your friends about Storytime Pup. And before I go, here's a great big hug for all my friends. Thanks for stopping by to play. I'll see you real soon. Bye now. The fun's not over yet, kids. Click below for more fun videos. There's children's books, Let's Pretend, and games. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking right here.